This word speaks mainly of the wonders around us, and everything around us is beautiful, but there are only 7 places that are unique in our world, which are 7 ancient: the Great Pyramid of Giza, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, the Statue of Zeus at Olympia, the Museum at Halicarnassus, the Colossus of Rhodes, and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. And 7 wonders: El Taj Mahal, Rome Coliseum, Great Wall of China, Greece the Remendir, Machu Picchu, Petra, and Chichen Itza. Also, they become so popular that these wonders have already become part of our tourism. They have helped us many times. Think one of them is to the economy of the country. To decide which one will be the 7 wonders of the world, anyone that was interested in participating he must register an email on the website of the corporation and choose their favorites. Votes were also possible via message and via telephone number for payment. In practice, nothing prevented one person from voting more than once as long as it did from a different email or message. It could vote from one candidate and receive a certificate of the specific vote by paying $2. The corporation sold souvenir items alluding to competition. And many of these wonders a brief literary description, but the actual image is preserved. Thus, the Colossus of Rhodes is not known exactly what its appearance, although you have a raw idea which is represented by some coins in his time. Its soul is discouraged due to enormous size that this would. She had her legs open to the entrance to the harbor of Rhodes, and subsequent performances have shown. About the lighthouse and the museums there are drawings and descriptions of coins, and the Temple of Turner's design is known fairly accurately from the description given by Pliny the Elder. Also there is disagreement about its size. Of the 7 wonders, only 3 were destroyed by natural causes: the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Colossus of the Mausoleum, who were victims of earthquakes. The Artemision of Ephesus was destroyed by human vandalism, and we must assume that other 2 also. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon reduced to rubble along with the city, and the statue of Zeus at Olympia destroyed to prevent pagan cult after the Empire Roman converted to Christianity. Even the Great Pyramid has undergone over the centuries the removal of the lining of white limestones from Tura, Egypt.
The modern 7 wonders of the world. In number 7, we have the Christ the Redeemer.
The statue of Christ in Rio de Janeiro is the famous symbol of Brazil.
Then in number 6 is Machu Picchu, which is located in the Cusco region of Peru. In number 5, there is Chichen Itza, located on Yucatan, Mexico. Then in number 4 is the Roman Coliseum.
The Colosseum, the Flavian Amphitheater, is one of Rome's most famous buildings and enduring monuments to the culture of the ancient Romans.
In number 3, we have the city of Petra, located in Jordan. In second place is the Great Wall of China.
The largest man-made structure on Earth, the Great Wall of China wriggles over 3,700 miles across the north of China.
And finally, in first place, there are the pyramids of Giza located in Egypt.
They were built by the ancients in a time before Christ. They were magnificent structures. Sometimes they named gods, but now we name the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the second oldest of the ancient wonders. Built in the 6th century, the gardens are long gone. Plants, animals, and all living things eventually will die, even if the structure on which the gardens were affixed remains. it could very well be in recognizable ruins. The Temple of Artemis. It has been built in the areas of Ephesus on a flat area which has over the centuries turned into a swamp. The most beautiful remaining of this temple are today exhibited in London British Museum. The statue of Zeus in Olympia was a giant seated figure. It represents the god of Zeus sitting on an elaborated cedar wood throne ornamented with ebony, ivory, gold, and precious stones. Its loss and destruction during the 5th century after Christ. The Lightning House of Alexandria was a lofty tower built by the Ptolemaic kingdom between 2018 and 2047 before Christ, and between 393 and 450 feet tall. It was one of the tallest man-made structures on Earth for many centuries. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus was a tomb. The structure was designed by the Greek architects Stairos and Photius of Perrhae, was approximately 45 meters in height, and the four sides were adorned with sculptural reliefs. It was destroyed through many earthquakes from the 12th century and to the 15th century. Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza are the most famous monuments of ancient Egypt. These massive stone structures were built around 4,500 years ago close to the Nile. Colossus of Rhodes. The Colossus of Rhodes was a statue of the Greek titan Helos by Charles of Lindros in 280 before Christ. It is considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world.